Welcome everyone to another exciting review. Today we're diving deep into the world of high-performance gaming laptops with the MSI Titan A14H. Get ready to witness the raw power of the NVIDIA RTX 4090 and its gaming prowess. Hey guys, welcome back to another epic PC review. My name is Alex and I'm happy to guide you through this journey for the MSI Titan A14H. Now before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that bell icon so you get more notifications for all things tech and gaming benchmarks. Unboxing the Titan A14H, you're first greeted by the hefty presence of the 18-inch gaming laptop. This is followed by the 400-watt charger brick, and diving deeper into the other compartments, you'll find an MSI Lucky keychain, a swivel USB 3.2 Type-C dual drive, a black pouch containing the user quick guides, and even a new M99 Pro gaming mouse. To give an overview of the laptop specs, it utilizes the latest NVIDIA RTX 4090 graphics card with 16GB of GDDR6 at 2.04 GHz. This card has 175 watts TDP and dynamic boost, allowing the system to shift power from the CPU to the GPU for maximized gaming output. The laptop is powered by the current generation Intel i9 14900HX with 24 cores up to 5.8 GHz at 95 watts TDP. For memory, 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM is available, and if you need even more, there are 2 additional slots expandable up to 192 GB. For the internal storage, the Titan A14H comes with a 4TB NVMe Gen 4 SSD. This can be further upgraded to 24TB of storage with its 3 total slots. The screen comprises of a newer generation 18-inch 4K ultra-high definition mini LED display with a refresh rate of 120Hz. Starting with the design and build of this laptop, the Titan A14H has a sleek magnesium aluminum alloy chassis that feels premium to the touch. If RGB is a deciding factor for you gamers out there, this laptop has a per-key RGB keyboard, glowing MSI logo, and a world's first seamless RGB haptic trackpad. Fitted out with about 5 rows of RGB that you can customize in the settings on the built-in SteelSeries GG app under the Engine and Prism tab. The trackpad is very responsive with double taps and or a hard click. Additionally, the laptop features the Cherry Switch mechanical keyboard. It feels really smooth to type on, and being a fan of low profile keyboards for the semi-seamless feeling, I might be a bit biased, but it's a treat to type on. In terms of connectivity, the Titan A14H has 2 Type-C Thunderbolt 4 ports, one with PD 3.1 fast charging, 3 Type-A USB Gen 2 ports, an SD Express card reader, an HDMI 2.1 port, and an Ethernet port. As mentioned before, the laptop features the world's first 18-inch 4K mini LED display with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate and over 1000 dimming zones, allowing more precision over contrast and a crisper image. The mini LED display can produce well-saturated hues and has exceptional color accuracy, which is ideal for creative work if needed. With 1000 nits of brightness, the screen performs 3 times better than your standard PC monitor and retains its clarity in most lighting situations. The beautiful display is paired with Dynaudio speakers, high-res and dynamic drivers, providing an equally impressive audio experience, pulling you deeper into the action with rich, immersive sound. In terms of audio, and to test out the clarity and output, we've cranked up the Dynaudio speakers to max volume, and here's what they sound like. The Titan A14H contains a 1080p IR HDR front-facing webcam. The clarity on the camera with the autofocus is great for those needing to do a work Teams call, or for those streamers out there just starting out and not looking to have a separate camera yet. And then you can also have the shutter if you need more privacy, so I'm going to turn it on here and then turn it back off. But as you can see, the lighting and focus auto adjusts based off what you clicked. As this laptop prioritizes high-end performances, it's worth noting that the Titan 18HX is quite hefty, weighing in at about 3.6 kilograms or 8.1 pounds. This also comes with a 400 watt charger weighing in at about 1.1 kilograms or 2.4 pounds. The dimensions of the Titan 18HX is 404mm long by 307.5mm wide. Additionally, the thickness of the laptop is 24mm at the thinnest point and 32.05mm at the thickest point. Now for the laptop charger, it stands at 190mm long by 90mm wide and at 35mm thick, not including the cables. This is significantly smaller from the previous Titan GT77HX charger in both weight and size. When combined with other peripherals like a gaming mouse and headset, you'll want to consider its portability. Additionally, its battery life may not be suited for extended gaming sessions on the go, as it'll give you about 2.5 hours when gaming or under stress, and about 4 hours when idling or light browsing. Now what we've all been waiting for, the performance. We've put the Titan 18HX through rigorous benchmarking tests and the results are staggering. For comparison, we've pitted against the MSI Raider GE78HX that we previously reviewed on the channel. In Firestrike, the Titan 18HX scored 33,810 points versus the 32,980 points that the GE78 scored, a difference of about 830 points or 2.5%. Now in Firestrike Ultra, the Titan 18HX scored 13,532, quite a bit of difference to the GE78 of 11,455, a difference of about 2,077 points or 18.1%. In 3D Mark Time Spy, the Titan 18HX crushed the competition with a score of over 20,241 points thanks to the beefy RTX4090, whereas the GE78 sat at 18,247, a difference of about 2,000 points or 11%. In Cinebench R23, the Intel Core i9-14900HX processor proved itself with a multi-core score exceeding 31,481, which is intriguing as the GE78 scored higher at 33,372, a difference of 1,891 points or 6%. But as we know, numbers only tell part of the story. How does this perform in-game? Before we dive into gaming, how does the Titan 18HX handle heat and noise? After running intensive benchmarks for an hour, we monitored the temperatures with our thermal sensor. When measuring the temperature, we measured 25.3 Celsius on palm rest at medium use and 36.5 Celsius near the exhausts. Now surprisingly, when measuring the temperature under full load settings, we measured the palm temperature at 24.4 Celsius and 42.2 Celsius near the exhausts. Now in terms of fan noise, let's have a look at the decibel levels. At fan idle, we were experiencing around 33 decibels, and at medium use, we were experiencing around 42 decibels, and at full load, around 61 decibels. The cooling fans did get fairly audible at around 61 decibels, however, this is what we were expecting from a performance-oriented laptop of this caliber. Though a bit loud, this is nothing too distracting, especially when you're gaming with the crisp sounds from the Dynaudio speakers. Now the big question, can the Titan 18HX handle some of the hottest PC games on the market? We fired up titles like Cyberpunk 77, Call of Duty Warzone, Counter-Strike 2, Forza and Fortnite to see how they perform. And let me tell you, the results were jaw-dropping. With ray tracing enabled and settings cranked up to the max, these games ran like a dream, delivering stunning visuals and buttery smooth frame rates. On Cyberpunk 77, we've set it to play at Ultra with ray tracing on at 4K with the FPS hovering around 85 to 90, not as high as I was expecting considering the previous scores we've seen so far, but still quite performative considering how demanding Cyberpunk is. So while playing Warzone, we were experiencing around 155 to 165 FPS on extreme settings and at 4K with DLSS on. Now on Counter-Strike 2, we experienced 135 to 150 FPS on highest settings at 4K. And when I was playing Fortnite, I was clocking in at about 70 FPS at full settings in 4K and about 110 FPS in 2K. Now on Forza, you'll find that it runs at its native 120 FPS quite smoothly on max settings. You won't be missing out on those turns unless you're a really bad driver like me. The MSI Titan 18HX is a gaming and performance powerhouse. Now, some consumers may prefer a desktop over a laptop due to weight portability, but if you have to do heavy remote work frequently or are invited to a lot of LAN parties, then this may be suited to you. Now, playing around on the laptop, I really did enjoy playing with the keyboard and looking at all the visuals because that was really stunning. But however, I did notice that the material does smudge easy, so do keep a cloth around to keep that all wiped down. Now, the price average at time of this video release is around $8,000, but that is currently discounted as there's some deals going on. So do keep in mind when you're doing some budgeting. Thanks for watching another epic PC review. Now, if you liked our content, don't forget to like the video and comment in the section below. And if you want further notifications, feel free to subscribe so you can get more gaming benchmarks, PC reviews, and all things tech. Now, once again, thanks to the team over at MSI. We've got this Jumbo Lucky Dragon and an MSI Urban Raider backpack for giveaway. All you have to do is just go down to the description box, find that link, and join the raffle for your chance to win. Now, good luck and happy gaming!